take the keyword or take whatever you find here, and then look for blog post title generator. So these are free tools that allows you to generate blog post titles, and they are free actually. So I can see here one, there's this one from Ryan. So this guy is a freelance actually. Video, Kevin, if you're new here, this is the place where we learn a lot of stuff about making money online. So today I want to talk about something that I struggled with a lot when I was getting into this this thing of working online, especially as a writer. And also this is something that I get a lot of questions through my TikTok account. So if you're on TikTok, you can look me up there, Kevin blog. I think I'll also leave a link in the description. That's the place where I share most of the stuff that I go through as a writer. Now, there's this issue of how do you get clients, because right now this is the time that most people are actually getting into writing, but there is the issue of now how do you get the clients. Now in this video I will introduce you to something really revolutionary. The moment I learned about it, it changed everything for me, because it moved me from someone who is just looking for work to someone actually that's in control of everything that I do now. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure you click that subscribe button if you're new, because these are the stuff that we talk about. And number two, if along the video you like it, of course, just give it a thumbs up. It helps send some really good mojo to Google or YouTube actually so they can recommend my video to more people. So thank you again. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. So let's get right to the video. How to find clients actually without relying on the platforms. And in a short time, or in a minute, we'll talk about why you don't actually need to rely on these platforms. And when I talk about platforms, I'm talking about places like Upwork, Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com, and all those other platforms. Why you should not rely on them to find work, especially if you're new, and what you should do instead. So inside that, we'll talk about this, how to pick a niche, how to write samples, how to find prospects, and of course how to pitch your services. There is an issue why platforms or these freelance marketplaces are an issue if you're new here. Now if you're let me expand my face. Yes, so as of 2023 there are more than 12 million registered freelancers on Upwork. That's 12 million. And remember, these are not just Kenyans or Ugandans, or these are freelancers from all over the world. So you will be, if you're new, you will be competing with 12 million others. That's a really huge number. Now, in 2019, Upwork had almost 2.2 million freelancers signed up on the platform. Today, there is over 12 million. That's a lot of competition. Now Upwork already currently have around 145,000 clients. Now if you compare that with a competition of 12 million, so in short here, the supply of writers is higher than the demand. And that's why when you join that platform, most of the time what you find is there is nothing to smile about from what you find. You find that people are being paid like peanuts. It's because of the supply, because of what you're seeing here. There are 12 million looking for work, and only less than 200,000 actually giving out the work. Now that's not all. That's not only on Upwork. We also have Fiverr. So Fiverr has around 800,000 sellers. So the working mechanism of Fiverr is slightly different from Upwork. So on Upwork, you go there, you create your profile, you upload your portfolio, and then the clients will come post jobs, and then you can apply those jobs using your profile. Now on Upwork, I mean on Fiverr, you create a gig. It's like you're selling yourself, you're selling your services. You're like, hey, I'm so and so, and I can do this for you. Then the clients will now browse your profile. If they like what they see, if they like what they are selling, they will buy from you. So that's a slightly different, and that's why you're seeing here they are called sellers. Now if there are over 800 sellers, if you join, it becomes almost 1 million. What can you do? What should you do? Now that's what we are going to talk about today. Now there's a better alternative. Now, and this alternative, I should warn you, it's slow and it involves a lot of work. As you will see, it's very slow and involves a lot of work. There is no guarantee of results also, and may take a toll on your energy, because I always liken it to door-to-door salesman. Yeah. So if you've done that, this will almost feel like that, because you will receive a lot of no's. But mark my word, when you get that yes, it will be worth everything. Now what I'm talking about actually is called pitching, or getting the direct clients. Now I know as a freelancer you've heard about maybe your fellow writers talking about DC, that's direct clients. So these are guys, instead of relying on platforms to mediate you between a client and you can go directly to the client. Now how do you do that? And that's what we are going to talk about in this video. Now the good thing about going directly to the client is, number one, there's no one, you won't be sharing those money with anyone. Whatever they pay you, that's for you. Number two, you can negotiate your worth. Yeah, so if you know your worth, you can actually ask for it. You're like, okay, hey, I don't charge less than this, and if the clients realizes you're worth that, they will be more than willing to pay you that. Now, how do you find these direct clients? The first thing you need to do is to pick a niche. Yeah, so everything every time you want to get into writing, people tell you, oh, you need a niche, but actually for you to get direct clients, you need a niche. How do you do that? What you need to ask yourself is, what are you comfortable writing about? What are you comfortable writing about? Do you know more about crypto? Do you know more about business, entrepreneurship? Do you know more, do you know stuff about science and such stuff? So first, think about what you're comfortable writing about. The next thing you need to do is think of who needs those services. Now, if you're good, if you are comfortable writing about crypto stuff, maybe now you have to think like, okay, who needs crypto articles? Who need crypto blog posts? Who need crypto services? And of course, the answer should be like crypto blogs, crypto websites. That should be your answer. If you're comfortable with writing about science stuff, who needs science articles, science websites? So that's how you arrive at the niche, using this method. Now, what I want to warn you about is you need to stick to one niche at a time. This means that if you decide, okay, I want to start looking for direct clients under crypto niche, that's it to the end. Yeah, that's it. Don't mix it up with like electronics, e-commerce and all that stuff. It will just clog your system. It will just make the system messy, and of course everything messy, most of the time you don't get the results that you're looking for. Now let's say you've picked your niche. The next step is to now write your samples. Now there are two things here. It's either you already have the samples. So if you have an experience writing about, say, crypto articles, if you already have those articles, then of course it's easier for you to pick a niche in step one. But if you don't already have, then ask yourself, what are you comfortable with? Then the next thing is, now you need to write those samples. Now, how do you write the samples? Now this becomes an issue, especially if you're new, because like you've never written before how do you find clients, everybody is telling you, oh, do you build a portfolio? How do you do that actually? Now this is what you need to do. If you're new and you've decided, okay, today I'll be using a lot of crypto stuff. Yeah, so let's say you've decided I'm comfortable with crypto stuff. I will be writing about crypto. Now what you need to do is go to Google and then look for what's trending on crypto. So let's do it practically. Look for Google Trends. Yeah, so go to Google Trends, click on this. Yes, so come to explore. Make sure here is set to worldwide. Then write crypto. Now, what we are doing here is we are trying to find what's trending on crypto. Now, the idea is you need to write articles on something that's trending already. They should help you, find your samples. Now, go through everything here. Look at, as you can see, related queries, related topics. Yeah, all that stuff. So you can say like in the past, say what, 90 days. Yeah, and it should be here web search. Should be web search because these are the people who are using YouTube, Google to search. And as you can see, it's been trending, although somehow staple, but it's a staple thing. Then you can see the countries that are popular, the regions that search a lot of crypto. You can see in Africa we have Nigeria. Then there's the little us. Yeah, we do a lot. Now, as you can see, the related queries here, there are a lot of stuff here: RSI, Heatmap, crypto, WorldCoin, crypto, WorldCoin. Now, if you're in Kenya, there's a lot of buzz around WorldCoin right now. So just take WorldCoin. As you can see now, WorldCoin crypto is trending. It just spiked all of a sudden. So you can take that. Once you find something trending in your niche, take it and paste it on Google, and then you see what's trending, what's on page 1, how people have written about it. Okay, how WorldCoin recruited its first million, so something like that. As you can see also here, price and all that. Now, based on what's on page 1 and page 2, you can write an article around this. Yeah, you can write an article around this. Also, you can see here under people also ask. So these are the questions that people are asking around WorldCoin crypto. So you can write an article answering this question. So like, what is crypto? What is WorldCoin crypto? So you can take this and use it as an article. That's article 1. Then this one, does WorldCoin have a future? That's article 2. Alternatively, take the keyword or take whatever you find here, and then look for blog post title generator. So these are free tools that allows you to generate blog post titles, and they are free actually. So I can see here one, there's this one from Ryan. So this guy is a freelance actually. So you paste the keyword, the keyword here, and then click generate, and then it generates you some titles. Yeah, we can also try this guy. Paste it, the keyword, generate. Now this guy, we have generated around 10 blog post titles around the keyword. 20 questions you should always ask about WorldCoin crypto before buying it. Then tips for making a good WorldCoin crypto even better. The most pervasive problems. You know how it was smart to boss on. You see that 10 quick tips about WorldCoin crypto. You see this. So if I were new, I would pick this, maybe this, and then this one. Yeah. And so those are 3 articles already. Then you write everything about, you can write between 1,000 to 1,500 word article on each of those. And there you have it. You have your samples. Once you have those samples, make sure that at least you have 3 samples. They should be 3 to at least, prove your credibility on that niche. Then the next thing you need to do is to put together a portfolio. So a portfolio is actually a collection of your best work. Yeah. So once I've written those 3 articles around WorldCoin crypto, I need to put them together, and that makes my portfolio. Now there are, I think, very many ways, but I will give you an examples of 2. There are 3 ways actually that you can put together your portfolio. Number 1 is using your own website. So you can create your own website. For example, my name is Kevin, so I can create a website around kevinblogger.co.ke. That will be my portfolio. Then I'll be publishing those articles there. So actually, once I've written those articles around maybe 10 tips, about WorldCoin crypto, I'll go and publish them on my website. Alternatively, there is this one, Medium. So medium.com is free also. Just go there, create an account, publish those articles for free there. And then we have Clippings.me. So Clippings.me is actually a free portfolio website that allows you to put together your free portfolio. So just put together that portfolio and then publish it there. Then so once you have your portfolio together, the next thing is to find websites in your niche. So since my niche is crypto, I need to find websites inside that niche. Now, before I show you how to do that, what I will be looking about on these websites, once I find this website, I'm looking for signs of dormancy. Signs of dormancy means that you're looking for signs that this website or this website owner hasn't been doing a good job of updating the platform, of updating the website. That's a sign that this guy has been dormant for some time. A good example of that is if their last publishing date was like some years ago, maybe last year, last month. Although last month is not an example of dormancy, maybe like 2 months, 3 months ago, at least 3 months, previous 3 months or last 3 months should be a good example of a website that's dormant. So look for that stuff. So we can now use Google to find these websites. So let's see how to do that and look for, so since I'm using an example of crypto, I can say crypto blogs. This website here, feedly.com, is an aggregator. It brings together, it aggregates, this website actually aggregates a lot of crypto. As you can see, these ones here, we have CoinDesk, Bitcoin Magazine, and all that stuff. So what you do is go through each website on a new tab, daily hodl. Hodl, like that, coinjournal.net, CoinGecko, and all that. Okay, you can go back to Google, and most of the time what you find on page 1, actually these are the authorities. You can go to page 2. Okay, let me use this operator, all in title. So actually this will show me all blogs that have the word crypto blog on their title. You're trying to find websites that talk about crypto, so 10 best Canadian crypto blogs. So you can just take advantage of that to compile a list of those crypto websites. We have this one, Newton. So you have to put them in a list, and once you've created the list of 100 websites, at least say 100, at least 50. It should not be less than 50 because of the reasons that I'll tell you in a minute. So once you have this list of potential websites in your niche, you need to pitch your services. The best way to pitch your services is through email. Is through email. Now, to find an email on our website, you need to use this tool known as hunter.io, cryptocoinupdates.com. You take it, then you go to Google and look for hunter.io. Go to that website. So hunter.io is a free tool that allows you to find emails, based on a domain name, email finder. So make sure it's find by email by company, then click search, And then as you can see, it says no email address found. That's why you needed 50 of them. Then we can go to the next guy. So people are actually, smart nowadays. They don't use their emails like that. As you can see here, now we found one email. So you need to take this email. So this email is, around that. Now, the thing here is, if you find more than one email, you need to pick an email that you think belongs to a decision maker, because remember, you're pitching your services. You need to be talking to the right person who can make a decision of hiring you. Later on, you will see an example of what you need to say in that email, but first you need to find an email, and here we found the email. So what I need to do is just take this email and then add it to my sheet. The sheet actually looks like this. So the sheet has a date, client name, email address, pitch, when you send the what pitch you send, follow-up date, response, and all that stuff. Yeah, so once you have that, once you I found an email here. So this ideally marketing at learncrypto.com. So I'll just go here, paste it here. So these guys are hiding it, but of course it's marketing. Yeah, the reason why they are hiding it is because you need an account. Now you realize these guys give you like 21 free searches per month, so you need to be careful of how much you can search. Anyway, so once you find an email, you need to update your list. So remember, this list has up to 50 above 50 emails, or above 50 potential clients. So here you put the client name and then the email address. Step 4, we've said you go to hunter.io. Once you have your list, you type in the URL as I've showed you. You pick the email address and preferably a guy who is the decision maker. So what we are looking for is someone either in the content marketing team. Maybe they have content marketing at domain.com, their email. And then we also looking for someone like a CEO. If you can't find anyone else there, maybe pick one for someone CEO. And I would really appreciate, it would be really good if you find one with the name like Kevin at mydomain.co.ke or mydomain.com and such stuff, because it makes it easier to personalize that email. The next step now, once you've created that list of emails, once you've collected the emails, is now to pitch your services. Now here you need to craft a perfect personalized pitch. So pitching actually means it's time for you to sell your services. What do you say? So let me show you an example of a pitch that you can send. So there's this pitch actually. It's for content marketing, writing, blogging, and SEO writing. So you can say in your email, hi name. So this is where the name comes in. If you don't find an email that doesn't have a name, it's okay. You can just leave it the name planked out. You can say, hi, I recently discovered the company or blog resource center, and wanted to let you know how much I appreciate the the articles, blog posts, case studies, that explanation of what the articles of case study do. So what you are doing here essentially is you're showing the potential client that you've actually gone through their website, and you're referencing to something specific. That's the personalization. You're referencing something specific from their website. Yeah, so are you looking for writers to contribute to the blog resource center? My name is your name, and I specialize in writing type of about what matters. I've written for. Now this is where you build your credibility. You talk about stuff that you've done before the companies, and I would prefer if these companies you're mentioning here more related. So if I was pitching my services to this website here, Learn Crypto, I would maybe mention that I've written for places like CoinGecko. Don't lie. If you haven't, don't put it here, because that's something verifiable. And if they find that you were lying, that. Now if you've not written before, you can omit this and just jump directly to this one. You can see some of my work here. This is where the portfolio that we created earlier comes in place. Now just insert a link either to your website or your portfolio here. Now remember, don't put links to your document, Google Docs, MS Word documents. Don't do that. Don't put links here to your Google Drive files. That will look really unprofessional and it's a turn off. Don't do that. Now it continues. I'd love to help you create content that so you give a specific example that shows what their goals are. So if I look at this website, most of the time their goal is to teach people. It comes out from their name, Learn Crypto. So you need to give an example here. For example, I'd love to help you create content that gives your customers the tools they need to better manage their business finances, or I'd love to help you create smart, digestible content that gives your readers more information about the home security system. So it depends with what the client you're pitching to is trying to achieve through their blog. Next, it continues. Do you need help with any upcoming project? If so, let me know what they are, and we can move forward with paid test piece. If you have questions or would like to set up a time to talk, please feel free to get in touch. So that's an example of the pitch. I think I'll leave this in the description or a link to it from my website. So if you need it, let me know in the comments. Actually, I think I'll just leave it there. So that's the example of the pitch that you need to give out. Now, once you've sent that email, you need to follow up. Remember, just like as they say in sales, the money is in the follow-up. The same thing here. If you don't follow up, you won't hear from the client actually. So how long should you wait? So after between 5 to 7 business days from the last email. So you send that email, say today, you wait 5 to 7 days. After that, you follow. And then the rule is you need to follow between 3 to 4 times, depending on whatever. Now, you don't want to come out as annoying. That's why you need to wait for 5 to 7 days, and then you only follow up between 5 to 7, 3 to 4 times. Now, in each of your follow-up email, you need to highlight something interesting that would indicate to the client why they should work with you. Now, there are some software tools that you can use to help you, keep track of when someone actually opens your email. I think this tool, the tool we talked about, the hunter.io, I think this tool actually contains got part of that email tracker. Yeah, they have this email tracker that you can just add it. It's a plugin actually, browser extension. It's a plugin that you can add to your browser, and then it helps you. Here it is actually. Gmailtracker.com. So this one, getmailtracker.com. If you add it to your browser and then you just log in with your email, it will help you track emails every time you send it. So this comes in handy, especially once you've created a spreadsheet like this one. So this is the simple spreadsheet that would help you track everything. Make sure you have the date. So this is the date that you sent, you added the client here, the email address, the pitch you send them, and then now we have the follow-up date. So that's 5 to 7 days from now. Then if there's no response, you can say no response, follow-up sent. So you can say yes, and then status, of course, pitched. So all of this one should be pitched actually. Yeah, you've pitched all of them. Then project details if they have accepted, and then the next steps and such stuff. So guys, there it is. That's the system that I've actually used over and over again that has allowed me to stay away from this really headachy platforms that make it really hard to earn a living as a writer. So if you have any question concerning anything we've talked about today, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. I'll be there to answer everything. So guys, if you watched to this far, please click that subscribe button. Of course, if you liked it, give me that is it, yeah, it's a like button. Yes, so thank you so much. And of course, you can visit my website freelancing.co.ke to learn more about me. Bye for now, till next time.